New at 6:30, in the past few years, the Diocese of Pittsburgh has made painful decisions to merge parishes and close churches and schools.
None more painful than in Bloomfield and Garfield, where the diocese has already closed one church and now has to close another, and it's causing friction between parishioners and the bishop. KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan spoke with both.
There are two Catholic churches here in Bloomfield, and with declining mass attendance, one must close. Only the bishop and some parishioners are at odds over which one. It might take the wisdom of Solomon himself. Should the bishop close the more modern 1960s vintage Immaculate Conception Church or the more stately and visible St. Joseph's over on Liberty Avenue? 2 weeks ago, the bishop told the congregation at Immaculate Conception it would be St. Joseph's to stay open, to the dismay of some parishioners.
This church is 130 years old. There's serious problems with its structure and its environmental safety.
Linda Vaca is leading a group of parishioners asking the bishop to reverse himself and instead close St. Joseph's, which they say is badly deteriorating with falling plaster and a leaky roof and will be too expensive to rehab. Her group cites a report commissioned by the diocese itself, citing, quote, life safety considerations and recommending air monitors to check for mold, pathogens, and contaminants.
I would have fought tooth and nail to keep this church open if I thought that it was worth it.
Both churches are in need of repair, both of them well over $1 million.
While Bishop Zuvik says he has empathy for these parishioners who stand to lose a church they love, he says a tough decision needed to be made. His reports say while repairs to St. Joseph's will cost about $1.6 million, Immaculate Conception runs a close second at $1.4 million. And despite concerns to the contrary, he says the work at St. Joseph's can be done while staying open to the congregation.
And it will not compromise the health and safety of the people that are coming there.
But on one matter, both the parishioners and the diocese agree. One of these churches needs to close. And regardless of their appeal, the last Mass will be said here at Immaculate Conception 3 Sundays from now. Reporting in Bloomfield, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.